What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Out of Heroes, and today we're going to be back on the Lights Army account. Today we're actually going to play through this account a lot different than what we normally do. We're going to play it more like our Let's Play series, like our Burn Meme team, our free-to-play. We're going to get a bunch of different things done. And I know usually when we jump on this account, we do just one specific thing typically, or I'm already all set, ready to go. This time I kind of want to talk about a couple different things with this account. So, right now, as far as our PvP team, at least for what seems to work best for us, is going back to that triple Rogan. Why? Because actually not many people are finding the slot in their team anymore to actually use a Phorcys. I feels like Asmodel, at least in the very end game, has trumped out that slot because typically there's not many spots to fit in your team between the 3 Transcendence heroes, a Sherlock or 2, maybe even a carry, something like that. It's really to the point where Phorcys has kind of been pushed back out. Most people on my server don't use them anymore. The friends list, nobody's using them. And my team's only gotten better by adding the Rogans to the team. So right now we have a couple of them set up. Of course, this one's optimal. My first one is optimal. We're going for a speed build. We're only going to V3. We're not caring about the speed node right now. V3 just to get that bonus Warpath Roar. We're doing that on all 3 of them. However, the other 2 are not very optimally set up. We're building more tanky mode on this Rogan. A little bit different. You know, when I think about it, I should probably switch this one back to speed. Mainly just because Magic Stone Sword, we don't need that much HP. Like, 25% is not that much health nowadays. So the less health you have, the more the sword actually comes in handy. And what we're doing is we are starting to invest more into our actual Transcendence heroes. So we have V4 on Scarlet Queen, we have V4 on Sword Flash, and we're in the process of getting V4 on Asmodel. Now, we did buy the core package, so yes, we do have the skin. I guess we'll put it on a 2C Lago, even though God knows we're not going to use her. At least the intro looks better. We'll hide it for now. Should we upgrade it? I don't know. We'll decide later. It's just, it sounds like we're not getting a buff to 2C until potentially Anniversary, which is 2 months away, 3 months away, 3 months away. Ugh. We'll have to see if we actually do get a buff. But in the meantime, we got some things to do. We have some cores to do. And I think what we're going to do, since we have exactly 15, I'm not going to gamble on this one. We're just going to go for guidance. I usually never do this on this account, but I don't want to risk it. We got a Rogan. We're not really looking for the Rogan, so we don't really care. I just want to get the guaranteed stellar shards in this one. If I normally are doing like 40 or more, I'll gamble and do it in Fate. But you guys remember last time we had 40 cores and we did them in Fate and we only got 1 sphere. That felt really bad. So at least we get the guaranteed sphere here. Looking good, looking solid. We're gonna have to use this. Give me those stellar shards. Give me more. We're gonna put more into this Asmodel right here. And the way I'm building my Asmodel right now is kind of tanky mode. So I'm doing a speed HP with a crown. I'm also going HP enables. That way they're not competing. He'll definitely go after the other Transcendence heroes. And actually, 1915. What do they have? Yeah, he's still going before the Rogans. It's not too bad. We'll give it a try. I'll show you how it looks like on our server fighting first. Eddie I actually sometimes lose to. Let's go up against Eddie though, because now we're very close in power level. Before I was probably 2 million less than Eddie and I was losing. I don't know if this makes a difference. We will see. So he's going for that like speed build and he has 3 heroes with energy. So what he's doing is he's having the Asmodel use energy in round 1, and then he's also using, he's doing energy Demon Bell feed to the Asmodel. So all 3 of these heroes, the Scarlet Queen and the 2 Rogans down the bottom, are doing an energy funnel into that Asmodel, so he gets a round 1 active and a round 2 active, because of course he's just running speed by himself. Wouldn't surprise me if he was using like a Snow Heart or something. Don't know if we win at this point. He's going to have the speed advantage. I don't know if we've already procced. But he might be able to just get past all the shields anyway. Yep. So energy feed is definitely a strong thing. It's something that I'm probably going to be working on next on this account. You can see the damage numbers are huge, but the energy feed is just disgusting. Let's go up against Ishmael next. Let's go. Energy feed seems to be very popular right now, so long as you have the speed to support it. Ooh, that Drake is kind of counteracting that shield that we have on our Rogan with the AMB. Let's see how this turns out. It's essentially who kills the other's sword flash first is pretty much how these fights go. All right. We got kill on the Drake. That's good. Not letting that Drake sit around for too long is good. We have a faster sword flash than the enemy, which is good as well. Is he getting close? This is really close. Hopefully Queen can snipe like the Rogan here. Ooh, did not. Oh, jeez. All right, we got a heal. We got our dodge up, which is perfect. That's good for us. That Dove, man, Sherlock is definitely like S tier right now. He is probably one of the strongest heroes in the meta, especially because of that swap plus the Doves in combination. Maybe we get an attack off. Did we get broken out in time? It'd be awesome if we got an attack off with the Asmodel here to finish the Sherlock off, maybe. Oh, this is going to be close. Big attack. Okay, that was really good damage. Rogan, finish her off. Finish her off, Rogan. Come on, right here. Get that queen. Ew, oh, that was a lot of damage. Come on, Rogan. You got this, right? You haven't attacked yet? Oh, with a counterattack. I think we're in a good spot. I think we're going to get the W. We have the more heroes up, and we have a sword flash attacking first. Should be good because we have other heroes getting rid of that shield. Now she should go right in here and kill her, right? Yeah, there we go. Nice to see. But yeah, the Rogans, the instant I dropped the Adas and threw Rogans in, like, I immediately started doing much, much better here. Let's find some other high-level opponents. Do we have anybody else? Looks like we might just have to beat up on someone first before they give us a new list of heroes. Deuce. So Deuce is one that, surprisingly, even though Deuce has lower power, that Sherlock pretty much seems to be what gives him the W every single time I fight him. We'll give it a shot, though. We'll see what happens. That's good that he's barely taking any damage. That swap really didn't even do that much damage to our Asmodel either. Let's get him to use all his cards up so he has no swapping power, right? Let's see what round 2 gives us. I really like that idea of a super fast Asmodel with energy, and then like an energy feed to give him a round 2 active as well. I really like that idea. We're going to need a good attack from our Asmodel. Maybe he can clean out the back row. You got 2 of them. Okay, you got the 2 Rogans, which means we should be in a better spot offensive-wise in round 3. We'll have the advantage here. Asmodel got a heal up for our 1 Rogan going down. This is looking pretty good. This is definitely looking a lot better than it used to. So maybe switching it around, going to the Rogans is actually going to give us an advantage now. And maybe actually give us the win against Deuce. Because for a while there, I could not win a fight against Deuce until I get these Rogans in the lineup. And then I'm like, oh, finally, this feels so much better. Good lord, that counterattack hit hard. Wow. Double hit, get rid of the shield, no shields left, and then Rogan. Rogan is surprisingly good in this meta where I feel like one thing that's very popular is that Asmodel has a hard time finishing targets sometimes because of the layers of unbending. Half the time, one of the Rogan comes in afterwards and just like, of course, because even his basic and active both hit multiple times, it just melts through the shield and does wonderful, wonderful things. Being Apocalypse. So this is a different team. No other Transcendence besides Asmodel right here. Let's see how this turns out. Looks like he might have a very powerful Russell since he's not dead from those hits. He does have an active immediately. Let's see what happens. Can we kill him? Nah, we're not going to kill him before he gets an active off. I think only our Sword Flash is faster, so maybe her active pings her. Bings it, maybe? We're going to need that active to really melt him to pieces. Oh, went after the carry instead. No. So Russell is going to get his active off. Interesting. And plus that dazzle really does affect combat. He didn't get his extra arrows off, which is good. And that's kind of why Russell kind of has fallen off from the meta, is that ping damage is just countered by so many things, especially the Asmodel shield as well. I didn't show you guys, but I actually tried a triple Russell like V3 plus. Didn't really do much. We could still lose this though, just because there is a Sherlock on the other team. And we have seen some shenanigans. But one thing the Rogans also bring to our team is, one, all those buffs are really good, but two, the Bloodthirst active on our allies is exactly the healing and sustainability that we've been lacking at times. That was a pretty big routing right there. All the damage coming in. I want to find one more. There it is, Yabron. So he's got a Queen and an Asmodel. Let's see how this matchup goes. I think we'll probably end it on this one right here. I think on our server that's pretty much everybody that is in the power level of 1 million plus. Let's see. I do like running the tankier Asmodel lately. For a while there, I had a very offensive speed attack with speed enable Asmodel. I like the more health with that crown. It seems to give him the survivability that he was lacking before. Ooh, that's not good. A round 1 dove does not feel good. Oh, we got 1 carry down. Big active. Good damage. Procced a lot of unbending will shields. That is good for us. The carry did hit our Asmodel, which does feel bad though. Double Sherlock is very strong right now. But again, these V3 Rogans hit really hard. I mean, they're hitting for 10 million plus multiple hits. That's nothing to scoff at. That's like a full health bar for some of the A and B heroes out there. Both carries came back up, but I think at this point we're good. Yeah. Nice, easy clap. No issues. And again, when we were running the Adas, we would not win this fight. So as good as Ada is against the Cruise cheese lineups, just not that good in these situations. So I think that's everybody that is up the top. Do I see anybody else at least 9 million or higher that we can test against? I don't think so. I think that's it. I think that looks like all the power on this. Oh, we can do Joker as well. He's at 9 million, although at this point, I mean, a 4 million power difference, a little less than 4 million. I really don't see us losing. So much of the game is revolving around not necessarily heroes that you have, but how many stellar shards you have. And that's why I always say, do not take your spheres and convert them into crystals of transcendence. You'll get those eventually from all the game modes. Use all of your spheres on stellar shards, at least until you have a full V4 team, which for most people is going to take an extremely long time. I mean, even on my account, I think I'm at what? I'm missing 9 times 9 is... Wow, yeah, no. 9 times 3 is 2 point... I'm missing like 2.5 times 3. Yeah, it's like still missing 8 million plus, maybe 9 million before I'm fully maxed out. I think I'm close to 20 million. But yeah, as you see, Stellar just reigns supreme. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I wanted to show you a little bit more on the account than just the typical friends list fights. Kind of show you what my server looks like versus what we have. We're still not the strongest on our server by far. There's people with higher power levels than us. So yeah, it is what it is. We are winning. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this PvP content. Rogans are definitely here to stay. Their kit is just so good as a support. They give healing to your team, they give speed, they give attack, they give crit damage, they just give everything. They're awesome. As long as Phorcys is pushed out of the meta, he will be good. But if your server is flooded with Phorcys, do not be using them because they will probably get your team nuked. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.